Okay, so what we're seeing right here is actually a flat boring door, and if you want something unique, something different, something exciting, something that's you, or just get rid of this boring flat door, you can actually just wrap it. And this is what I'm going to be demonstrating you to how we wrap a door and everything. Also, that's the door wrap I'm going to be doing. And this is actually called the Windover Abandoned Barricade Wooden Right Door. I know it's a long word, but I actually took a picture of these and took, a couple hours to set it up on Photoshop and get it all set up and everything. But I'm showing you, it's printed on 3M air release vinyl. This is a matte sheen product. We add our logo right there, but also our symbol right here. And again, this is fit to size. So this is actually a 83-inch high door by 36 inches wide. And we always add little dots indicating the corners of the doors right there and there. And I'm going to be demonstrating this, how to wrap a door and everything. So the first thing I like to do, oh, another thing is we give you a free squeegee and a free knife and extra vinyl. You can play around with it before you install it. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is actually remove the hardware and everything, clean it real good with invisible glass cleaner and lint-free rag. And so the purpose of, say the door's getting pretty damaged and everything, I like using rustic stuff like this because when the door gets damaged, it just adds more little character. Also, there's dents and everything. It just adds more character. So other than that, just clean the doors real good and take any other things off. This, like I took this thing right off. And I'm gonna open this door up real quick. Okay, I just opened the door up to make sure it's all open and everything. So I'm gonna actually grab the vinyl right here. You could do the same thing, is you can put it on a table or on a floor or anything like that. Oops. And I would actually pull the backing down just a little bit. That's what you're seeing right here. You pinch it like this. So it's nice, probably about arms or hand width or 4 or 5 inches, just enough to do anything. So grab your knife and your squeegee and get it all set up right this. And so it's all pinched, and make sure it's on the top part right here, there and there. Good. So bring it over here, and what I like to do is tack it on one side right where the dot is at, and then I like to walk myself in right about there, there and there. So it's kind of bundled up like that, so I like to just kind of walk back and forth and slowly get it in there. And we always leave about a half inch to an inch bleed on top right here, as you can see. So I'm about a 1/4 inch right down below, and I'm a little higher on top. So I can do is bring it down just a little bit. There you go. And then kind of walk back. So what I'm doing is I'm actually walking back and forth until it's nice and level. So I make sure, grabbing the edge, that's part of the edge. And now it's level up here, as you can see. And if you get any air bubbles, you can actually pull it up, what I'm doing right now, and put it right there. And if you get any air bubbles, like when you're all the way down, you can actually take a pin, pop it, and call it good. So now it's nice and kind of straight and level. I'll make sure, oh, you know what? I'm at inch bottom. So what I'm gonna do on this one, I'm just gonna go right up to the edge, the top part. And I'm gonna actually fill all the way up. That's a good demonstration showing you the versatility of this vinyl. And I'm barely tacking it on because I can actually So I got like a little lip right on top. Okay, that's what I love about the 3M air release vinyl. You can actually pull it up, move it down. Okay, now it's, oh, right on the bottom. Got it. Okay, this is your free squeegee you get. I'm using the same free squeegees that everyone else gets when you're doing a door wrap and everything. And now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna lift up the little part like this where you're seeing right here. I'm gonna grab the back side right here, where the lip is at. Okay, so it's actually, it's tenting up. So you can kind of see that. I'm gonna actually grab my hand or my foot down below. I'm gonna pull taunt down below right here. So it's nice and level up here, as you can see. Almost you can see, look at it. Okay, so if it's not level enough, you can kind of see where it's not level. You can pull it up. Right there, actually, my hands are just fine doing this way. And you work your way up. So again, you can always adjust. Again, I am a professional, so I make it look easy. Most of the people that buy the products through us, I would say like 98% of the customers out there, they do an awesome job. It's just that every once in a while, you have customers that I say it's a little more challenging to do. Well, everyone's a little different, so I always tell them, everyone does things a little bit differently or don't know how to do it right. But I'm showing my best way to do a door wrap as live demonstration kind of how we do this and everything. I really like this design. Okay, so I'm going to pull the backing down even more. I have my foot down below. It's pulling taunt down below, so it's nice and level up here. I'm just going to pull it down maybe a foot. If you got creases like that, you can actually pull it up, push it back down. And so if you follow these arrows, that's the proper way to do a door, or to install a vinyl on a door wrap. And so what it does, it's a 30-degree angle right here, going, pushing the vinyl down, and then the air bubbles out. Okay. Pulling taunt with my foot. It's going down. So it's nice and level. And once you get in that rhythm, you can actually start moving a little bit faster. And then we get down below. Just kind of take your time and see if you feel any air bubbles in there. You can do it. You can work on it right then and there. A lot of times, what I do is I use my hand, because my hand, you can see everything a little much better. Okay. And I've been doing arm wraps for about almost 13 years, so I've had a lot of professional, or a lot of prints done on the armwraps.com website. Lots of designs. We're always trying to put the quality and also the designs and the uniqueness, if you want to call it. So right now, I'm rolling it up, and then I'm installing it. There you go. So push that aside. Now I can kind of feel where the handle part is at. Just take your knife. And these door wraps can be done very fast. And then when I get done renting from this place, I can remove this door wrap and it'll be fine. Okay, there's like a little lip right there, so I'm going to actually release it a little bit at the handle. So, I don't know if you can see that air bubble right there. I'm just poking it like there. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. That was a good demonstration. And a lot of times I just like to pull taunt this way. You can actually use a heat gun too. Ooh, that sun's blinding. I'm pretty sure then the camera you're gonna see that too. This is the only time I can do it during the day or in the morning time is because the sun beats back here and it's pretty hot. A lot of times around here, I just leave the vinyl on the hinge. Okay, I'm just using my thumb, just go back and forth. And just keep on taking your time. Now at the end, you can, there's like a little lip right here. I usually just take a 45 and grab it. There it goes. 45 it all the way down. Alright. Right in the beginning of the sun beating down into here. Okay, on the edges, you can pull taunt. I kind of like, not baby it, but just kind of slowly work your way in. Just a little bit at a time. That's where the thing is at. Okay, that is that. That looks like it's diamonds. I like that a lot. Okay, just a little cleanup. You got your little, that right there. I want to see what it looks like on the inside. Can't close the door all the way. Ooh, blinded. So that's what it looks like when the door is wrapped. Also, the uniqueness of this right here, it looks pretty cool. I really like the look of this. And if it gets damaged or dented or scratched, it's perfect because it's already worn out, or looking worn out and everything. All I do is put the handle on there and everything. So go to the armwraps.com website, go on door wraps, and you can see a lot of unique design door wraps. We're adding more and more of unique designs. I like taking a lot of pictures, my own pictures and everything. High quality vinyl, high quality images. And I do my best, we do our best, Devin and I do our best to get the quality of this image or files and everything to the right. So we're based in Meridian, Idaho, so anytime we get any orders, we actually print it out that day on this printer and ship it out that day, if not the next day. So we're pretty quick at doing. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, contact us at 208-696-1180, info@ramwraps.com. Other than that, stay tuned. We got one more door wrap I'm going to be doing. This is actually called the Photex material. It's like a canvas-like material, a sticky note, and it's made for rentals and panel doors and everything. So it's basically it's very easy to install and remove, and it'll last for years. And same thing, the quality is, this is actually the vinyl sticker, the wrap. The quality is pretty close to it. The only thing, it's a little bit vibrant on certain colors, and this is different little shades, subtle stuff, but it's still the quality. You can see the reds right here are a little bit faded, not faded, but a little brighter or muted versus the vinyl. But again, this is made for like rentals and panel doors and something, or kids' rooms or kids' doors, so you can remove it without damaging the surfaces. That's coming up next, so stay tuned for that one. All right, thanks for watching, and come back, check out more products and projects we're coming up with and everything, and you'll see me on the next video.